Hi guys, in this video I will explain how you can manage location permissions in your React Native application. So I will provide an in-depth guide on how you can mock your locations in both the Android emulator as well as in your iOS simulator. So for the first part of the video I will provide an in-depth guide on how you can do it in Android, and then the later part I will do it with iOS. So let's get into it. So the purpose of me making this video is there is no proper tutorial on how to manage locations or how you can mock locations for your applications, right? So there are applications like Strava where you can manage, like they would get your location and then they would make a neat map on how you can move from here to there, right? So it's an extraordinary application which is done in Shift and Kotlin, but we can do that in React Native as well, except the notifications part, etc. But where we would need native configuration. But that's out of the scope of this video. So let's get into it. Right. So first I'll go to this section where I have noted down all the parts that I would be discussing for Android. Right. So first thing is mocking the location. So before going into that, I will go to Android emulator and will click on go to map. Right. So I can see the first one is I'm going to allow notification. The second one, here you can see there are two types of location permissions that we get from the user. The first one is precise and another one is the approximate. So I will discuss in depth about what are these two and then how you can use it in your application. Right. So the first one is precise, where if the user and like gives permission to precise, we would get the exact location from their device with the help of GPS. So here you can see if the user gives the precise location, we would get GPS coordinates with some meters difference, right? So this is helpful if you want to make applications where you have to pinpoint their exact location in your application, right? So for example, in food delivery apps like Uber Eats, Swiggy, Zomato, or DoorDash in the US, you would see the delivery agent's location in your device, and how you would have wondered how would they do it, right? So this is how they do it. They would get the permissions of that user and then share that particular coordinates with their servers, and you would see that data in your device, right? So this is how you do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on precise, and then I'm going to click on while using this app. So next thing is I forgot to explain about approximate. So approximate is, it would not give you the exact coordinates, but it would give an approximate. So it can be 100 meters or several kilometers, and it depends upon other methods which we don't know and only Android folks know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and then click on precise, and I'm going to click on while I am using the app. So now I'm pushed to this particular screen, right? So this is done purposefully, right? You can see there are a lot of things: allow all the time, allow only while using the app, ask every time, don't allow. So here you can see the configuration here is that if I open the app and in the particular screens where I use something called React Native Community Geolocation, or if the user moves from one place to another, that particular library will get that coordinates, altitude and all these things, and we can use it in the places that we want. But what if we want to access the location even if the app is quit, right? So this can't be done properly in React Native, but where we need to do native configuration so that even if the app is in the quit state or in the kill state, we can get that location and then we can send it to our servers. But I just, this purpose of this video is to show this, right? So I'm going to tap on allow all time. You can also understand why all these options are there, right? So that you can use it in your Kotlin projects or make your own native customization with Kotlin. So once you have given that, I'm going to go back. So this is an application that I am making for myself, right? Like to just practice everything, and then if some project comes, I can use it. So now the next step is I'm going to show you how to mock locations, right? So what you have to do is you have to click on more. So before that, I will explain what is happening in these screens and how you can integrate these in your applications. If you like this video, I can make a in-depth guide on this. So this is a part of React Native, right? So let's go back, and then I'm going to click on go to map again. So here if you see, This is rendered with what I would say is React Native maps. And then if the location changes, right, if the location of the user changes, this particular coordinate will move from here to there. I have made configurations where the geolocation library will listen to the user's change and like your location change, and then it would make a polyline of the places that the user has done gone, and then the marker will animate along that line, right? So it's an awesome application. And then it will also find the timer as well as the amount of distance the user has gone, and then the speed as well. It can be also done in miles, but as I am from India, I'm just going to use kilometers because we understand kilometers better and our unit is better. So next one is the mocking, right? So I'm going to center this, click on this, and then okay, so we like you have to pay attention here. So tap on location and then routes. So in order to mock your location without any external libraries, you have to click on routes. Now what you do, search something, right? I'm not going to search anything, so I'm just going to go here and then tap on San Jose, right? I can tap on here, and then I'm going to tap on this. So I'm going to, I don't know any places there, so I'm just going to tap on what I would say is here, right? Actually I can switch this. So I will start from San Jose and I will go into Santa Teresa, right? And then I click on save route. I'm going to use it as tester, right? And then click on save. So you can also change the playback speed, but that is like it's up to you. I'll click on play route, right? If once I do that, the mock location will start and the location will be mocked, so that you can also see here. And then I have made configuration in the React Native side where that particular things will like the geolocation trigger will start, and then the marker will animate in the app as well. So let's say I'm going to tap on this. Okay, so I'm going to go back. This is for test purposes, like it's just my way to like demo the applications or make demo apps where I can use it later. I'm going to click on that. Now you can see I'm going to tap on this this one, and then if I do that, if I go back, you can see if I go here, right? So you can see the it's mocking. So the user started here, and then now you can see the location is mocking. So I have used some libraries where you can see the timer is running, etc., right? So yeah, like that's how you can mock locations, and then you can test your applications in your Android side, right? So if I go back and then go to map, play it, right? Okay, so I'll go here. You can see, right? So the thing moves. So yeah, so that's how you mock your location. And then yeah, so that's how you do it in Android. And then you can stop the route where that particular thing will stop. And yeah, that's it for the Android side. Now I'm going to show how you can do it in the iOS side. Actually in iOS it's extremely easy. So I can go here and then open iOS simulator. So I'm going to close all these things. Now for the iOS side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on go to map. And then okay, so what I'm going to do, see carefully, you have to be in this tab, and then you have to tap on features, location. You can see I'm going to click on none now. Okay, so none means the geolocation will not change now. But what I can do, you can see I also added a function where if you tap on that marker it would move forward. And then in React Native maps there is no native zoom in and zoom out, so I had to do it in a customized way. But in Android it's hidden because it's available in the native side. And this uses Apple Maps. You can see it doesn't use normal Google Maps, and you can configure that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go to the settings section. So in the settings section, if I scroll down, you have my app, and then in there you can see when shared. So it should be by ask next time, or like okay. So in Android, you saw that we can get permissions where the user can provide like like in the app itself, where we can get the precise location of that user. And if we want more control, we can push them to the settings, and then they can give permissions to allow all, right? So I can show it again. So if I go back, I'll close this. So I'll go back, tap on the home button. Okay, it's not there. So you can also check it like this. So you can go to settings and then apps. So this runs in Android 14, so I can see. So go here in the permissions, in the location, you can see it's allow all time is there, right? So this can be only done in the settings. So you have to push the user here and then do some checks in your front end code, and then check if this particular thing is allowed, right? You can do it in Kotlin, and you can also do it in React Native. So in the iOS side, you have to like you can ask the user to give permission either for this or this, right, while using the app. Or but you can never do it for always. So that is a issue in both. Like, it's not an issue, but it's a privacy thing for both Android and iOS, which is good, right? So people, like, even if the app is closed, and some bad actors can get your location all the time, which is like, it's not correct, right? I can use it for other bad purposes. So what you have to do is, once you get the normal permissions for the location, you can ask the user to do push the user to the settings, and then they can tap on always, and they can once they come to the app, you will do some checks where you will check if the permission is given for always, and then you can go to the map, right? So this uses the same code for this as well. And then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap on this play, right? So the timer has started, so I have to go to location, click on freeway, right? So once I do that, let's see, if I scroll down, you can see the location is being marked. Okay, this guy is moving, that is the thing's location is moving from this place to this place. So that's how you mark it, right? So, and you can also do this goes in a faster rate. And then now I can tap on city run, and then you can see it automatically moves there. And this is the Apple's, I think, campus, and it would move around there. They have a campus in California, right? So yeah, so you can see that is run. So this is how you mark location in both Android and iOS. Yeah, now I'm going to show you how you can do this in React Native, right? So like how the polylines work, etc. I'm not going to show the code, but if you guys really like it, I can make a detailed video on this next. Please comment below. Okay, I have made some changes in the code, so that you can see the polylines and all these important changes, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tap on go to map and go to map here, and then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tap on display, where you can see this is here, right? So I can see polyline with my app's custom primary color. And then now I'm going to go here, and then start playing this row, right? You can see the thing is working. And then I can also stop the background location from being done, right? So if I play it, you can see it'll also get that, and then I can zoom in, I can rework on the camera, etc. So now coming to the iOS side, what I can do is, I can go back to features, location, and then freeway, right? So now if I go into the side, okay, I'll go back, click on this location, none. Sorry, not the screen. So I'll go here, close this, right? So I'll go here and tap on what thing, freeway, right? Start. You can see this marker is there, and then it will slowly move from place to place. Yeah, so if I go to go map, you can see in iOS we can also see that. I'll close this. So you can see manual polyline is there, and then this is keep on moving. If I do that, it will start attaching to that particular this one, and then the polyline grows as that particular mock location grows. So this is how you can do it. So I can improve upon this, because it's just in beta, or even not even beta, it's just in testing phase, where I just develop and then I will keep on improving it every day so that I can push it to production in my applications that I work. Yeah, so this is the feature that Strava and many other apps use. And let's take, even if I do the background stuff, right? So you can see in the Google Maps, sorry, in the Apple Maps, the location gets marked, right? So if I go here and then I think it gets marked. Yeah, I can see it's marked. If I go back to the app, it's still running. So background location also works here. So if I go to this particular one, and then I know it's already started, right? So if I give plus, it keeps on moving. Yeah, I can improve on the camera. So if I do that, you can see, right? Now best part, if let's go back and then no, you can see, let's open the app again. You can see the app is also working in the background. This is what is important. So this is completely made with React Native, and then I just want to make a feature like this in my app with Strava, right? Like Strava. So just in beta phase. If you guys want me to make a feature for you like this, completely in React Native, do let me know. If you like this video, please share, like and share. Yeah, thanks.